59-51 over Jazz. Or actually, Jazz Gaming gets the win over Cavs Legion. That's 59-51. Let's make sure we get that correction. Give the Jazz their credit. They improved to 1-1 on the season. Larry Ridley, Dirk here. Dirk, you look at it. It was 49-46. Jazz only up 3 with about 2:20 left, and then Compete hits a 3, gets the they get the rebound, get another possession, hits another 2, a 5-0 run right there in about 30 seconds, and they went up by 8 and they cruised to that victory. Their big 3. Compete, Smooth, and Slaughter combined for 50. Hood and Sick only 36. So that was it. Their big 3 against their big 2. Jazz get the win.
Yeah, like we said, I mean, if there's a time that you maybe want to switch things up and see how this is going to work, now's the time to do it. It's better to do it early than mid-season. You sit there and look, hey, guys, let's go ahead and make a collective change to it as well. I think it just comes down to once you go into that second half, you maybe don't have a lead or you're struggling just a little bit. I think that's where you say, guys, let's just go back to what worked before. Let's just get Hood in a 5 out, allow him to kind of do his thing, and it sets everybody up. So I think it's just one of these situations where, yes, it worked, and, yeah, they got shut down in the tip-off tournament, but still, here in the regular season, you can kind of go off that and you can build off it. I think a prime example is just the Mavs gaming team. These guys were just very one-dimensional when it came down to it. You saw Dimes and Dave Fry. Today, they played completely different from what we saw in the tip-off tournament. They were just the way the play style when it came down to the pure sharps and the dribbling, that just the tiny little things like that could completely change again. That's taking a page out of the 76ers book. I think Cavs Legion, you want to try to do something similar to that. And like we said, you're not trying to stretch the floor as much when Sick is going to be on that rebounding athletic. But that's something that the side of Utah Jazz Gaming, they took complete advantage of. They know that Sick is going to be out guarding that 3, so then you have a pretty even matchup going down towards all. You have the pure rim protector and Slaughter, then you have the stretch 5 slasher down there as well. So we talked about the pure rim protectors and how this is probably going to be like a staple center archetype going forward. I really see a lot of people trying to transition to it. One, because the offense is just as good as somebody who is going to be a slasher, who is going to be that post scorer. And in the defense, you have the best in the game. So it's just, it's such like a positive to run it. There's really no true negative. You've seen what they're going to be able to do on that offensive end. I think that's a lot of the question. Like, oh, we don't want to run a pure rim because the offense is weak.
Right.
Go back and watch the highlights of these guys running a pure rim protector. You'll see how good they are on offense.
Sick was saying that in the locker room before the game with Cavs Legion. He was like, look, other teams run pure rims and they win. So a little dissension going on in the Cavs locker room. I think they'll figure out how they want to attack other teams. All right, Jazz get the win. Jazz Gaming 59-51. Let's go down to the Intel caster desk. Scott is standing by with Compete. A huge win for Jazz Gaming. Scott.
Yeah, yeah. Tricky.